Have you ever wondered how a single purchase could double the size of a nation? How could a deal struck over 2 centuries ago still shape the world we live in today? Today, we're taking a journey back to the year 1803 to discuss the Louisiana Purchase. This monumental transaction not only doubled the size of the United States, but also significantly influenced its future trajectory. Join us as we delve into the fascinating history of the Louisiana Purchase. To comprehend the magnitude of the Louisiana Purchase, we need to understand the reasons that led to this monumental decision. The circumstances that brought about this historic purchase were both geopolitical and economic in nature, tied inextricably to the fledgling nation's aspirations and survival. At the dawn of the 19th century, the United States was a blossoming nation, but it was also surrounded by powerful empires with colonial interests. On the east, the Atlantic Ocean brimmed with European powers. To the south and west, Spanish territories stretched out, and to the north, the cold expanse of British-held Canada. Amidst this, the Mississippi River stood as a lifeline, a crucial artery of trade and transport for the young nation. The bustling port of New Orleans, located at the river's mouth, was the heart that pumped economic life into the country. However, the control of these key points was not in American hands. It was a precarious position that could potentially strangle the United States' growth. The threat of French and Spanish power in North America was another concern. The geopolitical chessboard was constantly shifting, and control over the Louisiana Territory had passed between Spain and France. The return of this vast tract of land to French control under Napoleon Bonaparte was seen as a potential threat. A powerful French presence in North America could alter the balance of power and pose a serious challenge to the United States. The desire for westward expansion was a driving force behind the purchase. The vast Louisiana Territory represented untapped resources and land for settlement. The concept of manifest destiny, the belief that American expansion across the continent was both justified and inevitable, was beginning to take root. Securing this territory would not only safeguard American borders, but also open up new frontiers for exploration and development. The United States made a strategic move to secure its borders and open up new frontiers. But how did the negotiation process unfold? The process of the Louisiana Purchase was no easy task. It was a complex dance of diplomacy and negotiation. When we delve into the pages of history, we find that the United States' acquisition of the Louisiana Territory was not a simple transaction. It involved a series of negotiations between the United States and France, with key figures such as Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and Napoleon Bonaparte, the French leader, playing pivotal roles. Thomas Jefferson, a man of vision, foresaw the immense potential of the Louisiana Territory for the United States. But to bring this vision to fruition, he had to navigate through a maze of international politics. On the other side of the Atlantic, Napoleon Bonaparte was grappling with his own set of problems. His dream of a French empire in the New World was crumbling, thanks to a slave rebellion in Haiti and the looming threat of war with Britain. In the midst of these geopolitical upheavals, negotiations for the Louisiana Territory began. Initially, the United States had set its sights on acquiring only New Orleans and its adjacent lands. But to their surprise, they were offered the entire Louisiana Territory. This was a golden opportunity that was too good to pass up. The price of the territory was another point of discussion. After much negotiation, it was settled at $15 million, a sum that might seem paltry today but was a considerable amount back in the day. To put it into perspective, that's roughly 3 cents per acre for a territory that doubled the size of the United States. The Louisiana Purchase was indeed a strategic masterstroke. It involved shrewd negotiation, foresight, and a bit of luck. But while the United States had secured a vast territory, there were implications to be considered. The country's landscape was about to change dramatically, and with it, the course of its history. The United States had secured a vast territory, but what were the implications of this acquisition? The Louisiana Purchase had far-reaching effects, some of which continue to be felt today. This monumental acquisition in a single stroke doubled the size of the United States, propelling it onto the world stage as a burgeoning power. Let's delve into the benefits first. The most immediate was the expansion of territory. This vast stretch of land, ripe with untapped resources, opened up a world of possibilities for the young nation. It provided a fertile ground for agriculture, mining, and other industries, bolstering the country's wealth and economic stature. The Mississippi River and New Orleans, both included in the purchase, became vital arteries for trade and transportation, further strengthening the nation's economic muscle. But the benefits extended beyond the material. The Louisiana Purchase instilled a sense of national pride and unity. It validated the nation's manifest destiny, the belief that the United States was destined to stretch from coast to coast. This expansion marked the country's first significant step towards becoming a global power. However, with these benefits came serious consequences. The acquisition of this new territory brought the United States into conflict with the native tribes who had been living there for centuries. These confrontations often resulted in the displacement and suffering of these indigenous communities, a dark chapter in America's history. Moreover, the Louisiana Purchase exacerbated the contentious issue of slavery. The new territories led to fierce debates over whether they should be slave or free states, deepening the divide between the North and South. This territorial dispute sowed the seeds for the Civil War, a conflict that would test the very fabric of the United States. Furthermore, the purchase sparked international disputes over territorial boundaries, particularly with Spain and Great Britain, leading to further conflicts and diplomatic strain. The Louisiana Purchase was a pivotal moment in American history, reshaping the nation and setting the stage for its future development. It was a testament to the country's ambition and resilience, but also a stark reminder of the costs associated with expansion and progress. The Louisiana Purchase was more than just a land deal. It was a defining moment that shaped the destiny of the United States. We've delved into the compelling reasons that prompted the purchase, the intricate process that unfolded, and the far-reaching benefits and consequences. This monumental acquisition doubled the size of the nation, paving the way for westward expansion and altering the course of history. Thanks for joining us on this historical journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below for more engaging content. Until next time, keep exploring history.